sick, little what a loser. When's he gonna lose? How much?
Well, it's important to look your best on the road, and that's not long. Hello and welcome to a great night of hoops. And tonight, a little more riding on the line in the second game of the in-season tournament. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldrich will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Jordan Poole.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. And at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. Rollins is out there with Jackson, and it's Garza in at the 5 down low. And for the Magic, Cade Cunningham out there with Suggs. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's John Shar in at the 4. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
Here's Jackson. Here he goes. 2 points. That one goes. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Jackson. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. Picked him clean. One-on-one here. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Jackson passes to Rollins. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Orlando, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. It's Cunningham with the drive. Kicks it to Suggs. The tray. Kuzma pulls it in.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. He takes it in. Kuzma, that's good.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Cunningham. And that time, also a missed shot.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
He locks up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials. And so it's Kyle Kuzma making things happen for the Washington Wizards. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Thanks for joining. Over in the East, Jason Tatum.
Reminds me of the Swiss Army knife forward Jason Tatum. It's amazing how well developed a scorer he is at such a young age.
Now for a moment to look at our game. Everything, and I mean everything, is falling into place for the Wizards. And that about wraps it up.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
So on the floor for Washington. And at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. Jackson is out there with Rollins. And it's Garza.
Look at that. Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
The Magic trail by 16. Here's Suggs. Rebound by the Wizards. Avdiev's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Cunningham against Rollins. Suggs dishes to Cunningham. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Passes to Chunshaw. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up, and he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Magic, let's go, Chunshaw.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 90 seconds now into the second half. Outside Jackson from past the arc, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Cunningham outside. The pass to Chunshaw. Shoots from the baseline. That one a little long. Wizards leading by 21. Well, we're looking at Cunningham here, Brent. There's always talk of how good a finisher he is.
He's got a really unique quality, Kevin, in that he can finish really effectively with both hands. So you add that dexterity to the size, and as a point guard, this guy becomes really hard to stop on the interior.
Magic shooting 43% for the game. Cunningham outside. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 6th assist on the night. Here's Jackson with the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And they even their record in group play in this in-season tournament at 1-1.
And not much room for another loss if they hope to advance to the knockout round. So this win was critical.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.